office. So I'm here today, and today is Monday, February 1st, the 1st of February. Last month we got a new president, so I hope that works out for you. How'd you like the opening today? A little different, wasn't it? Yep, we're trying to dig ourselves out of that mess that's called the Affordable Care Act. So, let's continue our conversation on group health insurance, and let's look at something specific today, something called participation requirements. Participation requirements have a specific purpose, and that's to make sure that all employees who are eligible are not excluded from the group health insurance. To be an eligible employee, you must be a full-time employee working about 30 hours a week or more open-ended. And open-ended means that there is no set termination in sight. So somebody who's a seasonal employee, working during a holiday season, working during a summer season, they're seasonal employees. They are not part of the participation requirements. Seasonal employee is typically an employee who would normally be laid off for 30 or more days in a row. So, participation requirements, over the years, I've seen some strange things. I've seen employers say, you know what, I've got a few employees who are married. They should get their insurance through their spouse. Therefore, I'm going to exclude them. Can't do that. Participation requirements will make sure that that doesn't happen. Or, I've even had one employee say, that's a pretty girl over there. She should be on a husband's insurance. Why should I insure her? She should get married. She's pretty enough to attract a husband. It's terrible, isn't it? But you know what? That was actually said by a female controller at one of the groups that I insured, and the participation requirements protected that individual. So participation requirements say this: employer, you have to justify everybody on your payroll as to their employment status and their eligibility status. Like I said, an employee is eligible for insurance if they're working 30 hours a week or more open enrollment. The other thing is, an employee is not considered eligible if they have a legitimate waiver. A legitimate waiver is they are insured elsewhere. That can be through a spouse. If the employer is paying 100% of the premium, then all full-time employees do not have the right to waive the insurance. The simple basis is, if it's for free, why should you waive it? Well, there could be some reasons why an employee wouldn't want the group health insurance, such as maybe they're married and their spouse has a better policy, and the birthday rule. And the birthday rule says whoever's birthday's first in the household, their insurance would be primary. So that could be a reason why. But let's take a look at participation requirements now. So let's make the assumption you have 12 employees. 75% means 9 people would have to enroll. 3 could just simply waive for no reason. On the other hand, you have to enroll 50% of the total group of people, no matter who waives. So employers, I have to have what's called a quarterly wage and tax report with a group policy, and this will substantiate your participation requirements. On that quarterly wage and tax report, I have to list every employee as to their status. Are they full-time? Are they part-time? Have they been terminated? We add all that up to make sure that an employer is in compliance with the quarterly wage and tax report. Compliance. Now, there's something that's very simple. At any point in time, an insurance company has the right to call up, write a letter to an employer and say, we want to see a copy of your quarterly wage and tax report. Typically, that's done at renewal. I've had a couple of times where a group off renewal will ask for that. And then I've had some insurance companies that can wait a few years before they ask for another update. And that might simply because the nature of the employment is there's very little turnover within that business. But that's something that employers have to comply with. If they don't, then the insurance company reserves the right to terminate the policy. The other thing, of course, is, and it came up this week, is you have to pay your insurance premiums too. So those are some of the things to look at with an employer and group health insurance. So now we're 12 days into President Biden's new presidency, and how has he affected health insurance? Well, last week he announced that open enrollment will again happen, and it looks like it'll happen from February 15th to May 15th. So you've got 3 months here. So President Biden believes that everybody should have access to health care through health insurance, so he's extending the open enrollment. So don't forget to give me a call. Bottom of the screen here, my phone number is my email. Be more than happy to take care of you. We are signed up with the marketplace for what's called Help on Demand. If you're local to this area here and you go to the marketplace, I guess there's a box there that you can request an insurance agent to contact you. If that's the case and it comes to me, I have 15 minutes to respond. Last year, my response time on average was within 4 minutes. More than happy to assist you in getting the insurance that you need. And an advantage to me as an insurance agent, I know the insurance policies that are available in this area, and I can make recommendations. The marketplace can only advise you on how to enroll. They can't tell you what to enroll in. They can't talk to you about the policy benefits one way or the other. So that's an advantage to calling an insurance agent like myself. So don't forget to give me a call on the bottom here. Been more than happy to help you out. If you're an employer and you don't understand the participation requirements and I haven't been clear enough for you, once again, you can give me a call. More than happy to assist you in getting the insurance that you need for your employees or individuals, getting the insurance you need for yourself and your families. Take care. Be safe out there.